So, you've just been handed a traffic ticket in San Diego County, and let me guess, you are already stressed about the court date. Well, welcome to this explainer. Today, we are going to completely demystify the San Diego traffic court system. If you have no idea what your next steps are, you are exactly in the right place. By the end of this, you're going to be totally prepared to find your date, handle your citation, and take back control of your schedule. I mean, we've all been there, right? Picture this highly relatable scenario. You're just driving down Interstate 805. It's a beautiful day, the sun's shining, your windows are down, and then, bam, you see those flashing red and blue lights in your rearview mirror. Your heart just absolutely sinks. In that split second, a great day transforms into this anxiety-inducing legal obligation. The immediate stress can be completely overwhelming. But listen, the absolute worst thing you can do right now is ignore it. Knowing exactly when and how to resolve this is your first and best line of defense. Here is our roadmap for this explainer. First, the cost of missing court. Then, looking up dates online, calling the court directly, avoiding common ticket pitfalls, preparing for your appearance, and finally, a quick summary and disclaimer. Okay, Section 1. Let's talk about the actual cost of missing court. We really need to start with the harsh reality of what happens if you decide to just toss that piece of paper in your glove box and forget about it. The San Diego court system does not mess around with missed appearances. First off, you could get hit with a DMV hold. This actively restricts your driving privileges and your ability to even register your car. From there, it escalates. The court can literally issue a warrant for your arrest. Financially, you're looking at civil assessments, increased bail amounts, and your debt could even be sent to collections. So we're not just talking about a simple fine anymore. It's about protecting your mobility and your wallet. That is exactly why knowing your court date is absolutely crucial. Moving on to Section 2, looking up your dates online. Fortunately, finding your date doesn't require a law degree, just a little bit of digital navigation. But what's kind of wild here is how the San Diego courts actually split your ticket info across a few different databases. It isn't just one magic search bar. You basically have three primary portals. First, there's the Odyssey public portal. Think of this as the main vault for active and historical files, and you can search it using your case number, citation number, or even your name. Second is the Online Payment System, or OPS. You'll need your citation number and driver's license for this one, and it's where you view active citations, outstanding balances, and your scheduled trial dates. Finally, we have the My Citations platform. This is a statewide system you'd use specifically if you need to request a fine reduction because of a financial hardship. So picking the right portal for what you need is step one. Actually, navigating these portals is super easy. Literally a 1, 2, 3 process you can do from your couch. Step 1, always have your paperwork ready to go. Find your citation number right on the ticket and grab your driver's license. Step 2, pick your portal. Like we just talked about, you'll typically want OPS if you're just looking for your active date and payment options. Step 3, plug in your info, find your scheduled arraignment or trial date, and honestly, set a calendar reminder on your phone right that second so you don't forget it. Up next, Section 3, calling the court directly. We get it, not everyone wants to dig through online databases, or maybe your Wi-Fi is just acting up today. If you want a straightforward offline option, grab a pen right now and write this down. 619-906-5888. That is the San Diego Court's automated telephonic lookup system. You can quickly check your status and find your court date without ever opening a web browser. Now, if you are completely confused and really just need to talk to a human being, here's your lifeline, 858-634-1800. This is the direct line for the Kearny Mesa Traffic Court, located on Claremont Mesa Boulevard. Kearny Mesa is the main hub for the vast majority of traffic tickets in central San Diego. So if you need the clerk's office to directly verify your date, call this number. Just do yourself a favor and have your citation number ready before they pick up. Let's dive into Section 4, avoiding common ticket pitfalls. Even with all the right tools, there are traps that catch people off guard literally every single day. Here's a huge one. Someone gets a ticket, they run to their laptop on day 2, search their citation, and the system aggressively flashes record not found. Naturally, they assume, hey, maybe the cop forgot, my ticket is magically dismissed. No, absolutely do not fall for this. The court actually takes roughly 3 to 4 weeks, so that's 21 to 28 days, to process and index a ticket into their digital system. During that window, your ticket basically doesn't exist online yet. You have to manage your expectations and keep checking back. Relying on unofficial third-party sites or just giving up because of an early error message is a surefire way to accidentally miss your court date. Section 5, preparing for your appearance. Okay, so you found your date, and the day is finally here. The very first thing you need to know is what kind of ticket you're actually dealing with, because there's a massive difference. If you have a proof of correction citation, the classic fix-it ticket for something like a broken taillight, you just need to show the court that it's fixed and pay a $25 dismissal fee per charge. Easy enough. But if your citation specifically says mandatory appearance, you cannot just pay your way out of it online. You literally have to step foot in that courtroom on your scheduled date. Remember those severe consequences we talked about, like arrest warrants? Skipping a mandatory appearance is exactly what triggers them.
When you do head down there, keep in mind that the courtroom is a highly formal environment. Following some basic etiquette is going to make your life a whole lot easier. First, get there early. Parking at the Kearney Mesa Courthouse fills up incredibly fast. You also need to dress respectfully. The court explicitly says no shorts, tank tops, or flip-flops. When you speak to the judge, always address them as Your Honor. Double-check that your phone is completely silenced before walking through the doors. And please, leave your coffee and your chewing gum in the car. Trust me, the judge will notice if you're chewing gum. Showing respect for the process goes a very long way. Once you're actually inside the courtroom, you're going to be handed some official documents bearing this exact seal. The big ones are the Acknowledgement of Constitutional Rights form and a personal information sheet. It is so important that you take your time, read these carefully, and sign them before your case is even called. Understanding your rights, whether you're pleading guilty, no contest, or not guilty, is the entire foundation of your appearance. Don't rush this part.
Finally, Section 6, our summary and disclaimer. Let's wrap up everything we've covered today so you are totally empowered for the road ahead. But just a quick, super important heads up. Navigating the legal system can be seriously complex. Everything in this explainer is strictly for educational and informational purposes. It is not formal legal advice. If you're facing serious charges, or if you just want guidance that is tailored to your specific situation, we highly encourage you to reach out to a qualified legal professional or traffic ticket expert for actual counsel. So, you're armed with the right digital databases, you've got the exact phone numbers written down, you know about the 3 to 4 week indexing delay, and you're briefed on courtroom etiquette. You are no longer in the dark about this. It's time to stop worrying, stop procrastinating, and actually resolve your San Diego traffic obligation. So what are you waiting for? Are you ready to take control of your citation today? Go get your ticket out, look up that date, and handle it with complete confidence. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and hey, drive safe out there.